Hey everybody, I think I'm recording. Okay, it's Diane O'Brien again. Sorry, I'm using a new service here, but I said I would do a couple more videos for you. I know it's been a while, being a little busy. We're in November 2012 here before Thanksgiving, and I did a mentoring call recently with someone. I'm on the finding clients, helping them land a new client. They started their new business as a recruiter. This is someone that actually has some experience, hasn't been a contract recruiter before, but they want to do their own business, need help finding clients, getting contract templates I've been sending him, things like that. So one great question he had, sometimes it's a little, you can be very hesitant when making new client calls. And I remember that back in the day when I was starting my business as a recruiter. And something to keep in mind, if you just get in the habit, every morning, let's say the first hour before you start your day doing your, your typical routine, to give an hour in the morning to business development. Part of that in the beginning can just be reading the local papers. Luckily, everything's online now, so you don't have to, when I say papers, whatever industry you're in, they always have local pages, whether it's different blogs or news, media, whatever. Just read up to see what companies are doing what, who's hiring, who's building. And you can start making a business development list of people and companies you want to target off of that every day. And then let's say you do it for the first couple of weeks, just reading and making a list. Then when you start making phone calls, it can be a little nerve-wracking. You might have the top 10 companies you think are a perfect fit for what you're hiring for. What I just told, again, someone I was helping recently is, the first few calls, don't call your grade A client, the one you're kind of really want. Just guinea pig it with some other companies that look like they're hiring but might not be exactly who you would go after. Maybe it's a smaller company, so instead of having to deal with a lot of HR, you can go right to maybe a hiring manager or a CEO of a small company that's building. Those can often be ideal. I wouldn't call those not the A list. Half my, I think, client list that I work with are usually the smaller companies. After I got established, it was more fun to work with. So anyway, that way it kind of takes away the stigma a little bit of making those calls where you're nervous. If you just, cut your teeth, so to speak, on the companies you really maybe won't care as much if you get or not. The great thing about being a recruiter in your own business versus if you started, like myself, actually worked within a company before starting my own business. Every call was important because that was kind of making and breaking what your business was going to run off of or how you're kind of developing it. Whereas when you're on your own, the world is kind of your oyster. There's millions of, well, not millions maybe, but I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of companies that'll be on your target area or target market. So start picking some of those and just getting your feet wet. So I'm going to keep these short. I think my other ones were too long. I'll write more information or then have my mentor calls if you want to go more detail. But you need to get started, have a mentor. I'm starting a site to help more people connect the mentors and recruiting with you guys out there that want a one-on-one person. Really the best reason to have that, I should send a video to that as well, is just to have someone hold you accountable. I do that myself. I've always had mentors. That way, as week goes by, you have someone saying, okay, did you hit the goals you set for yourself? Get to the next level. So when it comes to your client calls, it's so great to have someone, a mentor, saying, okay, what was your list? Let's review your list. What's your elevator speech? What's working for you? What's not working for you? What strategy should you have when you have that phone call? Once you find what works, can you cookie cut that and do it to 20 more companies to build your list? So things like that. A good mentor can help you along that path. In the meantime, I hope this is helpful. So just start making those calls. I have contract templates I've given out in the past that I developed myself. But they're out there as well, all kinds of different templates that you'll need getting started. But just start doing it. Don't take too long in the process and making it all perfect. Just jump in. That's my advice. That kind of worked for me, and that's only speak to what kind of my experience has been. So good luck to all you new or existing recruiters out there trying to do better, maybe starting your own business like many of you have spoken to recently, or just going to routine, which has been recent as well. And I hope these are helpful. And I hope this Uvu I can upload to YouTube now that I'm trying to use it for different purposes. So good luck, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.